my fellow trainers? It's Tropical Typhlosion coming at you guys with another video. Now, this is actually going to be the last few videos of this How to Play Yugioh series. These last few videos are going to be about certain types of summoning. Now, on the basics, or the video after that, I talked about normal and tribute summoning. However, this is going to be summonings that you can do from your extra deck. Now, the extra deck is a deck where you keep all your extra deck monsters such as Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, Pendulum, and Link monsters. And all those monsters I talked about are actually also types of summoning. So the last two summoning methods I'm going to talk about are like very complicated, so I'm going to explain them in different videos. So I'm going to try at least talk about 3 of the easiest special summons in Yugioh. So first off, we're going to talk about Fusion Summon. Fusion Summon is where you combine 2 specific monsters by using a card effect, most commonly Polymerization. Summon a monster out of the 2 monsters that meet the requirements. Like for example, Chimera the Flying Mythical Beast. In order to summon it, you need Gazelle the King of Mythical Beasts and Berthelmet. So if you have those 2 monsters on the field or in your hand, you can activate Polymerization and fuse those 2 together in order to summon Berthelmet. However, there's some cards that allow you to summon without using Polymerization, such as XYZ Dragon Cannon. Now, XZ Dragon Cannon works is if you have X Head Cannon, Y Dragon Head, and Z Metal Tank on the field, you can banish those, not sit to the graveyard, banish those in order to summon XYZ Dragon Cannon from your extra deck. And they don't have to be in the hand, they have to be in the field. Another exception to this is VW Tiger Catapult. If you have V Tiger Jet and W Wing Catapult, you can banish those and then summon VW Tiger Catapult. Series, you can also use 2 monsters of certain attributes or types, like for example, Panzer Dragon. Panzer Dragon, you need 1 machine type and 1 dragon type. And this dragon, whose name is hard for me to remember, you need 2 dark attribute monsters. And now let's move on to Synchro Summoning. Synchro Summoning is when you have a special monster called a tuner monster and 1 or more non-tuner monsters, and you basically send them both to the graveyard and summon a monster. The levels equal to the monsters you use to Synchro Summon. For example, Junk Synchron is a level 3 tuner monster, and if I use Speed Warrior, I can send those to the graveyard in order to summon Junk Warrior, which is level 5. See, Junk Synchron is level 3, Speed Warrior is level 2, I can summon level 5 Junk Warrior. I don't know if that's how you say its name, but I don't really care. Now, the monsters have to be on the field. They have to be on the field. They can't be in your hand. Now, if you don't have a tuner monster, you can't summon those monsters. Now, the last summoning method I'm going to talk about in this video is Xyz Summon. Now, Xyz Summon is probably one of the easiest out of the 3 I'm going to talk about. Now, you don't need specific monsters, you just need to look at the monster's levels. Now, Xyz Summon is where, in order to Xyz Summon a monster, for example, Gemini Pearl, you need 2 level 4 monsters. Now, if you have 2 level 4 monsters on the field, you can overlap them in order to summon Gemini Pearl. Now, there are some exceptions to this. Like for example, number 39 Utopia, you can overlap that in order to summon Utopia the Light. And that's all the summoning methods for today's video. There's 2 more, but they're very complicated, so I'm going to talk about those in a separate video. And if you like the video, leave a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And share this video with a friend. And I'll see you later, my fellow trainers, and do this.